Hello everyone, it's Irakli or Eric in Dubai. I'm running the real estate agency in Dubai, and we are working in different markets: the UAE, Georgia, Bali, Thailand, Cyprus, and so on and so on. We are breaking down these different markets here on this channel, so you'll see a lot of interesting things here. If you are interested, you can follow us, subscribe, and be updated. Today we are starting our first episode where the most investors are starting with Dubai, and today my guest is Sachin, who is a sales director at Dynasty Real Estate, and he has closed a dozen of deals in Dubai, and it will be great to hear your experience. Sachin, hello, thank you for coming.
Hi Eric, how are you? Thank you so much. Honestly, a pleasure. It's my first time as well doing a podcast here with you. So I think we're going to explore and experience great things. I haven't closed thousands, please. Close to, a good amount, you can say.
Good. Why did you start this field? Why did you start with Dubai? And tell us about yourself briefly.
I belong to India, Rajasthan. In Dubai, we've been close to 10 to 15 years now, on and off. After my education, I initially was doing into accountancy. I was doing ACCA. And while doing that, I realized that maybe that's not my forte or that's not my calling. So I explored this field, got into it, just jumped right into it. And it was just after COVID, so the timing was next to perfect. And we just went through it. We just started doing deals, started with rentals, leasing, slowly moved on to sales, did off plan. So it's safe to say I have sold, the minimum value is a studio of 330,000 dirhams, and the maximum so far I would say is a 13 million villa. So from that bandwidth, I've done each and everything you can say that has to be done in the last 6 years.
Yeah, great experience, and I think it's a great time to start real estate in Dubai just after COVID, or like after some events are happening. Dubai knows how to come back, and
every time.
The best time, I think it's now. So we are.
I mean, it's a very good opportunity for people who are still considering a new career role on what they should do. There are different challenges you have to tackle. So that is something you have to be really careful about, because COVID had opened doors due to a lot of other geopolitical things as well. In this one, your bandwidth and the buyer window is quite smaller in comparison to what it was earlier.
Based on your experience, your customers, most of them were buyers, like end users or investors?
So initially when I started, I was doing a lot of secondary. And in secondary, I was more focused into villas. I still am. I love doing villas in townhouses. I love selling them. I love renting them. Most of my buyers are all end users, what I've dealt with, even the sellers. It depends on which community you're focusing on, to be honest. Most of them I have dealt with are from UK, from Europe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm also a big fan of communities. Burj Khalifa and high-rise buildings are for tourists.
Yeah, exactly.
In the beginning, it's exciting.
Exactly.
But after 1-2 years, you just want to be in quiet place. In the nature, which is in Dubai, it's we value a lot.
Yes, correct.
Greenery. And when we are talking with investors from, let's say, Europe, and they were seeking more to, water kind of communities. They saw here like green communities. They believe that, this is something unusual. And when you in Dubai, you have like parks or walking paths, lakes, and in the community, it feels unreal. For some people who did not look at Dubai, let's say last 2-3 years, what changed the most?
The last 2-3 years, I would say the market momentum had swung in the favor of UAE from COVID onwards. I would say from 2021, the market was going very, very strong. In the last 2 or 3 years, what has changed is the demographic has improved a lot. There is more trust now in the city and the country than it ever was before. Earlier, when we used to come, when like even my relatives, when they've all come to Dubai, they were thinking, we'll come here for 2-3 years, explore, see how's it going. Today, if I talk about it, majority of the people I know, they've sold back home, they've sold everything and they've shifted over here. So that shows you the investor confidence it has come.
That's true. And also, after living in Dubai, I always say this: it is so hard to live somewhere else.
Exactly.
When
That's the biggest problem.
Yeah, this is a good problem.
Good problem.
When you experience this lifestyle, these services, it's perfect. It's nearly perfect. Even like some developed countries, all due respect, I love traveling and seeing these countries, but when it comes to live, Dubai provides a lot.
Yeah.
And we were somehow spoiled with it. Which areas the apartments have highest potential in terms of capital growth?
Apartments is a sector which initially, when we were started on, even after COVID, when the new areas were being established, like your JVC, JVT, all these were picking pace, the supply was coming in, there was good demand. That was the timing when the apartments over there were actually increasing in prices. They were appreciating. Now what I see is around me, everything, I genuinely believe that communities are the go-to place. So anywhere you're buying an apartment, you're buying a villa, you're buying a townhouse, as long as it's in a gated community, you have your school there, you have your mall there, you have each and every facility within that vicinity of the community, your apartment will appreciate. If not now, maybe 5 years down the line. It's a long game, but tenants earlier used to be fond of areas like downtown, Creek Harbor, where you see good landmarks, you see good sites. Now, the entire family crowd after COVID, they all move towards communities. They all want to be in a very peaceful, harmonious place where you see a park, where you see playgrounds. Your kid's school is 2 minutes walk away. That's the most ideal situation for them.
I can live literally 1 minute walk from the office, but I rather drive half an hour, be in the community where I have a lot of greenery, a lot of walking park and tennis courts and a lot of amenities inside. And after meeting so many people during the day, you just need to calm down, relax, see this nature.
Exactly.
So there are some investors, they want to invest and they are open for the suggestions, and they don't know, should I go to residential, retail, offices? What's your call?
See, every investor has a different appetite. You have to know which one is good for you. Someone who has 50 million might put all 50 million into residential, not even look at commercial or retail spaces. It's a very niche category when we say about commercial or retail spaces. Not everyone has that capability to hold that product for a longer period of time. When you're buying or getting into retail or commercial, you don't get immediate exits. It's not that easy. For example, right now, if a office building has been launched, it will take around 3 to 4 years to construct. When they hand it over to you, they will give it to you in a shell and core space. They will not do any fit out, anything. Initially, what used to happen was people or the investors who were there, they used to ask the new tenant to come in and do it. And they would do it at a very lower cost. I mean, they would take the office at a very lower rent. So what happened with that is your ROI right now, if you calculate, everyone is opening DXP and track this, that, showing commercials are 10%, 12%, 13%. But you have to also sympathize with those owners because they have seen phases where it was 4, 5, 6%. So yes. Commercial is a very good asset. There is no doubts about it, but it is not very highly liquid as residential. The buyer pool is always less. If a person owns 3 or 4 residential properties, after that, his 5th property is usually a commercial. Never his first or a second or a third.
It's never first investment.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
So it's a very different ball game altogether. Those who understand are doing brilliantly, but some people, they don't have the appetite for it, and it's totally fine.
Also, what we're noticing on the Dubai market, there is a big shortage of grade A offices.
Yes.
And lately we are seeing a couple of good launches from the developers. They also saw it. And also what's interesting, office districts.
We have Bay Square, we have Emaar Business Park. Only 2 districts in genuinity which have been sold to the public. They were being sold back in 2016-17. At that time, many investors were, a bit skeptical on how is it gonna be, what's gonna be built. So each one who was there, who managed to hold their offices, their rentals till today, like I know they have been owning it since the last 8-9 years. I'm not joking. They're sitting on a rental ROI of 22%. 22%.
It's crazy.
And their selling prices have easily gone 4x.
Wow.
It does have power, especially when you have one community altogether. Yes, there is traffic. If you were exiting from Bay Square, you need 1.5 hours just in the basement to go up.
Exactly.
People are mad over it.
I've experienced that.
Yeah.
But until now, anyway, to have an office on Bay Square, it's something.
It's value. It's prestige. Definitely, yes. So these commercial districts, I think we should have more and more of them.
And tell us about more. What do you think about the current payment plans? And even now we know that considering the current situation, a lot of developers became very flexible with payment plan, with long payment plan, with very low down payment, with post-handover and so on and so on. What do you think about it?
Payment plan, in my opinion, how it should be, managing your capital, right? So payment plan should always be 50-50, 40-60, 60-40. In my eyes, these are the ones which are considered genuine because it requires equal commitment from the buyer and an equal commitment from the developer. So 50-50, in my opinion, in my eyes, is the most fairest payment plan there can be. But of course, right now, since the situations are different, we are dealing through something which no one was prepared for, even we weren't prepared for. If changing a payment plan can, somehow entice someone's mind, or maybe they might be more motivated towards that product if it's more suitable as per their own comfort, then why not? It makes sense to them. But again, how much you change it, that's the real question.
I remember something now. It's kind of controversial, but without naming the developer, I need to put this story down. So there was a community and they announced the payment plan 30/70, and that time it was a big surprise. It attracted a lot of buyers, so in terms of sales it was good success because people who even did not have that strong financial background or cash flow also was not that strong, to enter the market was easy. 30% during the construction and on handover 70%, hoping to sell with the capital appreciation, with the premium. A lot of people entered with this idea, and what we faced on handover, there was big supply of resale, and of course many people could not afford this 70% payment. They could not sell it because supply was so big. Price, how it goes, the capital appreciation on the handover, when we are reaching the handover, it goes up, and then after handover it flies. And here on handover we had little drop because a lot of distressed deals happened there because people wanted to at least sell it on OP price, even below, but not to lose this money fully. And then after handover it went again. So 30/70 payment plan sounds very good, but it can be bad if you are not financially strong, if you are only relying that I will resell it. So it happened before. It's not bad, this kind of payment plan, in my opinion, if you manage your funds, your financial situation, your financial situation, it's not bad. But if you are not ready for the final payments and then you are just only hoping on the resale, this can happen.
Definitely, Eric. I mean, the biggest takeaway from this is I have seen so many agents, so many brokers promise this one thing from time and time again, that we can flip your property before handover.
True.
There was a time period for that. Even today, there are very certain limited projects where you can flip your product before your handover and gain a capital appreciation. Very few. I mean, I can count them on my fingers.
Yes.
But in reality, you do get appreciation, yes. On handover, after handover, maybe 2 or 3 years. That's your best bet.
Exactly.
Even if the payment plan is 30/70, 40/60, it's not that you just pay 30% and then the property is free. 70% you have to be aware from day one how you're going to manage it. Be clear with your broker. 70% you are eligible for mortgage, just take an estimate today. No problem. What's the harm?
I'm a big fan of post-handover payment plans. Why?
Post-handover payment plans, I am not that big of a fan of them. I mean, it depends. It is a very, very vast spectrum when we come to post-handover payment plans. There are some developers which give it because they believe in their product, but they know that the category or the price point which they have put in is very high. So they don't want to be over ambitious. So they give it for the benefit of the client, which is good. Some of them, they give it because they actually don't believe in their product and they already think that we have priced a project so high that nobody will buy it until we don't announce the post-handover payment plan.
There is a logic there. Yes, post-handover payment plan projects are always little higher price.
Yes.
It makes sense because, I mean, if you are paying, let's say 40-50% after the handover, it allows you to invest 50-60% of total price and already start making money, and tenant basically is helping you to cover
Pay
the next.
that back.
Exactly. And in this case, if there is a price difference, financially it somehow still makes sense, but this is for those people who cannot, I mean, they want, let's say, 1 million dirham apartment, but they know that their cash flow does not support it, but they still want it, and this is the solution. I mean, if somebody has a total amount of funds during construction, of course it's better to go without post-handover and get it with a lower price. Yeah.
No, absolutely, Eric, you're right. I mean, there are certain developers who are actually worth investing even after post-handover payment plans. I'm not saying they're all that bad, but you have to be very careful which developer you're choosing in this category.
That's true. And also somehow this post-handover payment plan is limiting you in strategies. For example, when I'm entering the project, which is already higher price, let's say by 10%, my only strategy is to rent it out and have this passive income. But when I want to resell, that 10% is already gone from the premium. So, but when I'm entering the project without post-handover payment plan, now either I can resell or I can rent. I have both strategies profitable for me.
Correct.
Yeah. A lot of investors, expat investors, they have heard post-handover payment plans first time, because dealing with a developer without bank, this is something very unusual. EOI. First time when I came here, what is EOI? Explain me, please. Expression of interest.
Every single time you have to explain to them.
I had to Google it. Okay, I understand now what is this, and then you really need to explain investor how it works here. They don't believe that project can be sold out in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Have you faced any kind of difficulty with this?
To be honest, EOI system, it's very confusing for any new buyer. We don't even know what we're buying.
Yes.
They don't know which floor it is, what's the view, will they get a unit. There's no guarantee, nothing. The developer requests, like they expect us to give a commitment to them.
True.
So when I first heard about it, I really laughed it out. But then my second thought was, how can we make this better? What other ways are there? Because the ways which were used before EOI were even worse. My father in 2005, 2006, we used to live here. He used to tell me, when we had launches at that time, buyers themselves used to line up from midnight until the morning.
I've heard.
Yeah, themselves. I mean, he has lined up himself to buy a property for himself. And the agents who were there in the queue, there were some real estate agents as well, of course. The first 10-15 agents who were there, they used to sell their tokens for 20,000-25,000 dirhams. That was the reward.
I've heard these kind of stories. It's crazy.
So, I mean, from that to where we are now, I think it's still a very good journey. But I think there is one flaw in our EOI system. Let's say today we are on 1st. If on 1st we are announcing that EOIs are open, on 1st itself we should announce that 7th is the launch date, so that there is peace in everyone's mind, in the broker's mind, in the buyer's mind. And okay, 7th I will get to know yes, no, if I'm getting a unit or not. What do you think about this?
Yeah, it's interesting concept. It is first time I've seen this year, and I think also it's very smart way to sell project faster in terms of, for example, when they say that project was sold out in one day.
Impossible.
It's impossible. But of course, this project was allocation was done in one day.
Yes.
But preparation, collecting these EOIs started 1 month ago.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's fair play. I like this kind of approach, and marketing wise it helps, but at the same time it's challenging to explain. And last time when our investor heard about monetary commitments, he just left the meeting. So it was, maybe the mistake was that the story was not delivered properly. This explanation was not done properly. So when they are announcing these projects, there are a lot of buyers, and developer, how should they decide how to allocate these units, right? First come, first serve. Okay, I will make a list, and if you are interested, I will just put deposit, which is refundable. And again, it comes back to trust. They have to trust you, what you are talking about, and after that, I think you will handle this. In overall, it's fine if we understand how to deliver this information to the investors. I think it's okay.
I have a question. Do you think it's always first come, first serve?
No.
Yeah, I was actually seeing an objection from another broker very recently on Instagram that we had submitted an EOI, in the first 2-3 days, still we didn't manage to get a unit. I know this happens a lot, it's very common, but you have to understand how this system and this channel works as well, because it is not that simple as it looks like. If you're a broker who is only focusing on the most exclusive projects of that developer and ignoring the other projects out, you will never enter the doors. The developer will always give preference to their top performers.
Sometimes it happens, so if the agency is performing the best, of course the developer will be in favor of them. And I think another factor can be when, so for example, there are some developers, they announce clearly, okay, you can put this EOI now, but priority will be someone who is buying full floor, or someone who is putting not EOI, even maybe after you, maybe after 2-3 weeks, someone came and he puts not EOI but 20%
extra,
plus 4. Yeah,
extra.
Yes, exactly. So it means that it's extra commitment and extra seriousness. When we know the rules of the game, it still sounds fair.
I just have one suggestion to all real estate brokers who are not able to get units or whatever they want. There's only one simple factor you have to follow over here. First things first, make a relation with the developer. Your RM, your agents, they're very important. You have to know them, you have to understand what the development is like, what they're focusing. Second, sell at least 1 or 2 units of their existing launches or their existing inventories. Because when you focus directly on a new launch and it's overhyped, you might not be the most preferred choice. But if you have done prior business with them, they know you're capable of the same.
That's true.
So you have to, it's a relationship world after all. You have to do give and take.
That's true. What do you think about other Emirates, other than Dubai? Let's say Abu Dhabi. Now we are seeing Abu Dhabi market is becoming very active, and some of top brokers from Dubai, they are advertising Abu Dhabi projects as well. So what do you think about it?
I think Abu Dhabi has genuinely exploded. The volume of people who are going there, the people who are interested. Earlier it was more from Dubai leaning in towards Abu Dhabi or more from other Emirates leaning in towards Abu Dhabi. Now we're seeing a very big surge in sectors from the European side, the British side. This was not there 2-3 years ago. Suddenly it's increased a lot. They are the capital.
What do you think? What are the factors? We hear about Yas Island,
Yes.
okay, Ferrari World, Hudayriyat Island, cultural district.
Cultural district, yes, correct.
What else is coming?
Yas already was filled with amenities, your activities which you had earlier. So Harry Potter World is officially coming. You have the Sphere from Vegas.
Sphere, yes. I was first time when I heard about Sphere, I was thinking that it would be in Dubai.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, even I know the location. But then this
Yeah.
location is like Moon Project.
Moon Project, yeah.
Okay, we will drive to Abu Dhabi for Sphere. No worries.
Yeah. Your F1, your biggest event. Every year it happens in Abu Dhabi. Whenever I've traveled to Abu Dhabi is only for a concert.
Yeah, true.
Nothing else.
True.
You have Guggenheim.
Guggenheim, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
It's opening this year. That museum, yes.
Yeah, crazy.
Disneyland.
Yeah, Disneyland.
That's the biggest news of, I think,
Yeah, by 2030
It's,
it will be done.
because we've all seen and we all know the kind of crowd Disneyland pulls into.
Yes.
It's tremendous, and I'm sure the standards we are used to over here for all our like infrastructure
Yeah.
is gonna be something too good.
They say that it's gonna be first Disneyland on water or like waterfront.
I don't care if it's on water or no, just make it on
just in
land
the
also.
UAE.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what was my biggest, let's say, impression about Abu Dhabi? Hudayriyat Island.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really good project, really good masterpiece.
And I was amazed by the size and scale that one developer is capable of.
The size in square kilometers of Hudayriyat and Manhattan is pretty much the same. But population over there is expected to be 35,000, and there I think it's what, 18 million? I don't know.
That's
In millions that's all I know.
Impressive. Northern part of the like Ras Al Khaimah. I was a big fan of Ras Al Khaimah. When they announced about this casino, nobody was believing it. Just by announcing that there will be Wynn Casino coming, just rumors and prices already jumped. You know, in secondary market, I'm talking about secondary market.
Secondary market, of course, yes. Alhambra was very, very undervalued.
Based on rumors, price increased. Then another news after a couple of months, Ras Al Khaimah government created some kind of gambling and entertainment department in this Ministry of Economy. So something is happening. So again, little spike on the prices. And then officially a license was issued for Wynn Casino. And then already you see 20-30 floors done. Now Ras Al Khaimah
Now it's
properties are
amazing,
exploding.
yes.
And now everybody's believing it. Yeah.
See, I think the vision of our leadership is to the next level. I mean, they think of things you also wouldn't have even thought of.
That's true.
Earlier, when tourists used to come, they used to come maybe to Dubai for 5 days, maybe 1 day trip to Abu Dhabi, 6 nights, 7 days package they used to take for UAE, and they used to go. Now they've coming like, let's say 6 or 7 days in Dubai, because activities over here also have increased. They stay in Abu Dhabi for 1 or 2 days and then they go back. The way we are going right now and the way the developments are happening, it's very safe to assume in the next 10 years, a person who's traveling to Dubai will plan for at least 10 or 12 days. 5 or 6 days they will first spend in Dubai. They will give entire 2 or 3 days to Abu Dhabi to explore Yas, Saadiyat, Hudayriyat, all the islands, all the infra. They will keep 2 or 3 days for Ras Al Khaimah separately to enjoy the nature over there, the gaming, everything. And of course, the way we are developing, we might have more to see towards Fujairah. We also have Al Quwain developing.
True.
So these are all very, very important factors in leading to the country's future.
Exactly. What I like about this country is that they are developing not specifically one region, but the whole country.
Yeah.
And the concept, the vision includes everything. Mostly, sometimes you see that focus is on the capital city or like some particular areas. And okay, you can have like something beautiful in the capital city, and I don't know, half of the GBT is centralized. But if you drive 1-2 hours and then you see some, not really developed areas, yeah, this is not right way to develop the country. But what's happening here, this is very smart.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, everything is planned, everything is organized. How can you give dates, exact dates for launches 3-4 years in advance? The metro date is already announced, 9/9/2029.
That's when I saw
Right
it.
now we are in 2026.
Yeah.
And the last time also when they did it was 9/9/2009. 9th month, 2009 was the year, 9th was the day, 9th hour at night, 9th minute, 9th second.
Okay.
The first train from Red Line, it started.
Okay.
And then 9/9/2011, I think, yes, was the green line.
Okay.
So they're so precise when it comes to announcing the launches, announcing the data.
Now it makes sense, because first when I saw launching next line 2029 9 of September, and I was like, who plans this accurately? Like, how it's possible?
Exactly.
Because in my country they were renovating not even one line, one station for like a couple of, I would say, even years. Okay, this is something different. What is a common mistake expat investor makes when they are investing first time in Dubai?
That's a very interesting take on it. I think there are multiple things which one has to be careful before investing in it. The overall opinion is research is very, very important. You just don't blindly listen to one person or the second person just because what they're saying that might not be right at all. To study more about your areas, what is there, it's okay to contact any broker, any person, just get information. Like, we share a lot of information initially. In the first, second minute, we will not talk about anything related to sales, at least in the first meeting. Like, my process is very different. Anyone who's interested in investing in UAE, because I'm not a master of any other place, but if it's UAE, I just tell them I need half an hour or 1 hour first video call with you just to understand you. Is it good for you? Is it not good for you? What you're looking for? Can we find it? Yes, no, maybe, whatever. Most people don't do the research. They just see that it looks glamorous from the outside and they just jump into it.
So sometimes these brochures look so beautiful.
My brother, this guy has also bought it. I also want to buy.
Yes, that's
So
true.
why?
That's true.
They don't know.
For those who are investing in Dubai, but they are not living in Dubai, even they have never visited Dubai. We have cases like this.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
I also,
Absolutely.
my first deal was someone who had never been to Dubai. Until now, she did not come. I think she's visiting this year. Yeah. And project is done. Everything is nice. But for me also, it was kind of shocking because, it is my first deal. I was also, fresher here, and deal was closed. The buyer was from London, and she has never been to Dubai. And I mean, somehow I was able to explain the city. How is the process when somebody is investing outside of the UAE and they have never been here? Or how this process looks like for you?
So
it starts with a call always.
first, like a 2-minute introductory call, introducing yourself, and then I love doing video calls with people. It's much more better. They can see you, they can know who you are, what you're doing, where you're based. You can do the same. So first, that introduction is very, very important. And once I understand and I realize that, okay, they are someone who are very genuine, they're actually seeking for an expert advice, then it's my responsibility to get them what they want. And the second step is we do multiple rounds of video calls at other developers' office. Once we show them the map, we have a huge map of Dubai in our office.
Yes.
We show them that, explain to them what is heading, where it was earlier, where we are now, how the city is coming closer from and bridging the gap between Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
True.
Where the momentum is shifting now towards the south. So all these conversations I like to have with them, and I like to listen more than speak.
Yeah, of course.
So I love them. I literally tell everyone, please ask me more questions.
Yeah, of course. It's a rule.
The more I can solve the questions, the more they will also be reaffirmed.
Of course.
In terms of marketing, we are a very good country. Our country's marketing is spot on for all the right reasons, of course. Yeah, somewhere or the other, there is one person's relative or friend or brother who's now been in UAE or has lived in UAE. So, basic idea I think everyone has. How is it over here?
There is always the debate, should I invest in off-plan projects or ready one?
Again, it depends totally on what kind of cash are you sitting on what kind of profile or what kind of investment you are seeking.
True.
If it's more of an investment point of view, you're not looking more towards rentals, but more towards you're ambitious. If you're ambitious, you would always go for off-plan.
Yeah, true.
Because there is actually a potential for growth. Off-plan is usually sometimes into areas which have not been developed yet, which are underdeveloped, which will be developed in the future.
Exactly, you have to know the about the location.
Yes.
What is the future of this location?
Yes.
What's coming up?
So off-plan is your first mover advantage. Secondary, if after a very big point of time, if you're looking, let's say, to buy a house to live for your own self, okay, makes sense. Some people really want to see what they're gonna be living into. For them, secondary, of course. But for an investment, I wouldn't consider secondary as long as the price is very good. Because why do you want to buy secondary, pay premium to the other person who bought it off plan when you can buy off plan yourself?
So, and those are people who are looking for cash positive investment.
Yes.
They want to make money on the day one.
Yes.
I agree with you, and yes, if secondary, then I would definitely go with bank financing.
Bank financing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If bank financing is there, I don't really need to invest 100%.
Yeah.
I will just invest 20%, 25%, and the rest will be paid from the bank, and then the rental income will cover the state
Correct.
bank payments.
Or you
right?
can choose for post-handover.
Yes, my favorites.
I would say just one thing. For any international buyer, any expat buyer, the first time or the first investment should be off.
Of course, 100%.
It's very easy. You're dealing with a developer. There's no third party involved. Everything is very transparent. You're paying the money into their escrow account. You're getting all the receipts in your hand.
That's true.
It's as simple. It's like as clear as water. So yeah.
That's true. Now I will have blitz question.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Yeah, okay. In my country we call it blitz question.
Blitz.
Yeah. You have 1 million dirhams.
Okay.
Without naming any developer, where would you invest 1 million dirhams?
1 million, I would buy 2 studios.
2 studios.
Or maybe 1 studio and save the money.
Okay. 5 million budget.
5 million. I would go for 4-bed townhouse or a 3-bed independent villa.
Okay. 30 million.
30 million.
You can diversify.
So okay, out of 35 for office, I
Okay.
would definitely keep 1 commercial asset.
Uh-huh.
5 to 7 million approximately I would keep in apartments.
Okay.
That would be 12. 8 million I would stay myself in it.
Okay.
Okay, and the remaining 10 million I would buy 2 villas.
2 villas. Right. What's the difference in between investing in apartments, townhouses, and villas? In apartments, we are getting higher ROI.
No, not always. Sometimes yes.
If you are comparing apartments to villas, and if you're buying, like, let's say already apartments, already villas, I noticed on villas most of the time ROI is around 5-6%. Townhouses ROI was around 6-7, maybe 8 maximum, and on apartments would be 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 sometimes. Like, but when the investors are asking for the capital appreciation, the best results we have in villas, right?
Correct.
I've seen
Always.
100% and more,
Yes.
even 300%, but it was different time. No,
Yes.
not happening anymore. But so far, what we are noticing, villas still they do 80% to 100.
Yeah, because you have to see the math as well. I mean, 19% of entire real estate in Dubai, only 19% is villas and townhouses, even today. 81% are apartments.
Apartments, yeah, supply.
So the demand and supply is clearly the villas and townhouses. It's in the favor of villas and townhouses.
True.
So that one mathematical is very, very important to bridge the gap.
Before it was like, bachelors are going to Dubai.
Yeah.
We will live there for 2, 3 years, 5 years, we'll
Yeah.
make money and come back. But no, you're not coming
No,
back.
now
You come to Dubai, but to go back from Dubai, it's difficult. And they're staying, they are making family. Now they need bigger space. So from the apartment, they are moving to
townhouses,
or
villas.
yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, this is why it's happening, right?
I like living in apartments as well, to be honest. I've lived in apartments. Currently, I'm living in a villa. The only thing about apartments is if it's a standalone tower, at times you feel very lonely. You don't have anybody to gel up with. You don't have much to do about. Maybe, okay, 1 or 2 neighbors you will know. But when you're in a community, right, you have a whole sphere around you of people with like-minded, like you may know, because in communities mostly families are there.
The best or at least top 3 areas that is most bullish right now.
I would say highly Dubai South.
Okay.
It's an area which will continue to grow.
My favorite is Dubai Island. It's bullish still, I think so. Second, I think it's Dubai Land.
Dubai Land, I'll agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is little, faster than Dubai South, but of course, Dubai South has huge potential.
Dubai Land, definitely yes. All your communities are coming there. All the apartments, townhouses, villas. Everyone mostly who are living in that area or that spectrum is going to benefit actually very well. So yeah, Dubai Land is there.
You know what? For the third one, let's leave it for our viewers. Yeah.
All right.
Drop us
You
in the
can-
comments. What
yeah.
do you think? What we are missing? What do you think? Which area is the most interesting and bullish right now? It will be interesting to hear your opinion. Thank you for coming.
Thank
For
you
me,
so
it was
much.
first experience. Of course, I apologize if there was mistakes during the podcast. If we miss something, it's okay. We will improve. We will do again and again. And thank you again for coming.
Thank you so much, Eric. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if any mistakes, if we said anything which anyone didn't like, sorry. First time on camera, doing all these things. Yeah.
We will do it again.
But yeah, it was fun. Really glad. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for this experience. And anybody is interested about this topic, please subscribe, follow us on different platforms. Links will be in the description. And also, please comment what do you think about this topic, which country are you interested in, and we will review in the next episodes. Thank you again and see you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.